I'll send you some JPEGs. No, I don't take headshots.
You got headshots?
Nah.
Yeah. Look, Chris doesn't need headshots, and I want to just put something to rest here. There has been when I do a lot of stand up. You know, I've been doing it a long time.
Sure.
And there's this whole fucking thing where people go, they see you, and this kid reminds us of Brian Callen before he became, you know, what the master that he is. And it's funny because I know I've been a huge influence on you because we used to feature for you.
No.
And so I've been a big, just my physicality, and then here you come, kind of bending around and jumping around.
No, I don't think so.
So I want to say that you have found your own. Like the other day, I watched your stand-up. And
You're being condescending.
Nope, I'm ready to say this for the first time.
Okay.
You've actually sprouted wings. You've actually grown all your feathers, and I'm ready to release you from the nest.
Oh, do not say not say that.
I don't want anybody else to say that you are my product.
Nobody's saying that.
You want me to get out of that shadow.
No, see, and
it's like you're Joe Montana, he's Steve Young.
No,
right.
You need to get out of the shadow.
At me. You've grown your full set of mature wings. Get out there and fly.
Here's the deal.
Don't be scared.
When you say that, and then you suck him into it as well, and he's like, "Oh yeah, you're saying about and don't do the quarterback comparison thing."
What?
It's not like that.
What do you mean?
What I'm saying is, I never knew who you were.
What?
Wow.
Until years after I started stand-up.
Whoa.
You playing in coffee shops. You understand?
Whoa.
And what I did was eclipsed you.
Whoa.
And that's okay. And that's okay.
Don't say
It's okay. But people started to be like, who's that guy on Chris D'Elia's Instagram sometimes?
No.
You know what? Can I do another football reference?
Okay.
He's Drew Bledsoe. You're Tom Brady.
It is like that.
Yes.
It is more like that.
It's not like that.
It is.
It's not like that.
And just because you're making your voice lower.
No, because I'm getting serious now.
No, you're not getting serious.
Listen up.
Okay, what's up?
Fly.
Oh, no.
Okay.
And I know what you're saying that, but I don't like when you say that. But dude, can I tell you guys something?
What?
Honestly, this is the craziest thing, but for months now, I've been driving around, and like the other day, like I was walking down the street the other day, and some guy drives by and he says, "Why?" And I'm like, "What?" And he's driving, right? He just drives by, right?
Off Sunset, I
Yeah. It's just on Sunset Boulevard, and I get a coffee. I get a coffee at the Coffee Bean the other day, and the guy's like, "You want me to put down your name for the drink?" And he says, "Or should I just put it under Y?" And I was like, "What?"
Okay, hold on.
He's like, "No, just kidding, Chris." And I was like, "Okay, sure." Right. And then so he's like,
piss me off this story.
No, it's not. It's just a fucking hilarious and a weird, interesting story. Right. So I was at a meeting the other day, and I sit down, and the guy goes, "Hey, Chris, why?" But he looked at me, and I was like, "I don't understand what you're saying." And he was like, "Never mind." So anyway, I've been going to therapy a lot, right? Yeah. So I say to my therapist, I'm telling her this. I'm telling her I don't understand why people are saying why. This guy made a joke about putting Y in the coffee cup, and she says. And this is what we came to work on. This was months before. No, I know. She said maybe they're wondering why you would do the fighter and the kid.
Man,
no.
You don't start our show like
because
your therapist said that.
Yeah, she said because it doesn't help your career at all. I
got over 10 million downloads.
Does it matter?
Yeah, it does.
But Chris, it's so weird because then your agent called me. And they were saying how grateful they are because they go, "Hey man, listen." They go, "Listen, Chris is doing his stand-up thing. He's trying to get in this podcast world. We know you're the podcast kings. We'd love for you to have him on."
Congratulations.
Yeah, I do a
that's a
podcast. Congratulations! Look
at
this screenshot I took for you. These are videos of me on the.
That's YouTube, though.
Right.
Why does it say millions?
Hey, bro, but that has nothing to do with podcasting, though.
All right.
Hits?
You know what, man? You're not going to sit here and talk about how you're bigger than this podcast.
2.2 million, 1.9
we don't care about that. Stop
Why
reading.
Say it?
Hey, B, can I be
I'll
honest?
physically come at you.
Hey, B, can I be honest?
Yeah.
I feel like Chris has changed since Snapchat went away. Because hey, look at me. Because you were kind of, you know what? You were kind of a Vine star.
No.
You a Vine star?
No,
you're like Instagram famous.
Famous in 6 seconds.
You're really good at Vine. Like Vine's your shit.
No,
but then when Instagram went to a minute,
you know what happened was, dude? You know what happened was?
A little.
Do you know what happened was?
You're getting 6 seconds.
No matter what app comes out, I master it.
Okay. Don't act like you lost something, like you lost your keys.
What?
No, don't act confused.
Thank God I'm not on Tinder.
All right.
Imagine what happened.
Finish your sentences. Finish your fucking sentences. Wait, let's switch gears because one thing that's really bothering me, but I know there's a story behind it. I need to hear about it.
What's up, man?
You have no hair on your forearms. Now, explain why.
Had to take it off.
I know.
I actually don't know if I can technically talk about it, but what I can say is had to do it for a part.
For a movie.
Yeah, but I don't think I can talk about what the part was.
Can we just say what you play?
No, I don't think so.
Right. But we know it's not like a comic role.
No, it's a drama. It's a
drama.
Yeah.
So you're actually having to dig deep and get un-cartoon-like.
And no,
no, I don't know. But
you're being condescending. You're being very condescending.
Stand-up is like broad strokes. Release.
Would you say as range?
The people were coming up to me after.
When people describe Chris, they don't go range.
No.
There's not a lot of, what's the word? Layers.
No. People were coming up to me and they were like, what's going on behind your eyes? And on set, they were like, what's going on behind your face? It's like your face is the face for your face.
Right.
And what's behind that?
Right.
They were like, because that's crazy what's going on.
See, I really said, like the Rock of comedy. Like anything you're going to do, you're Chris. Like the Rock's the Rock and everything.
Yeah, okay. But
Chris. No range.
But this is going to open up doors.
Okay.
And
so when if you become famous off this, like if you become, don't say I'm already famous.
More. Use the word more in that sentence.
Well, no, if you get like more like, if you jump off the Vine fame.
What?
If you become somebody that they want for serious dramatic roles.
More roles. Then what?
Then what's going to happen to your...
You're going to get real mad.
You're mad?
You're going to get bunched up.
Don't.
No, but like in your... you can't help it. It's like a visceral thing.
Nope.
You're like, I want that.
Chris, when you get a big role, do you hesitate to tell Brian?
I don't want to...
You don't want to hurt his feelings?
Listen to me. I've had my share, and I've turned my share down. Don't look like that's something...
Okay.
All right. Don't raise your eyebrow.
Okay. They have a mind of its own, but...
Okay. Don't do that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Keep your eyebrows calm when you say that.
Okay.
All right? Don't fucking have your caterpillars go crazy. Go ahead. All right?
Go ahead.
So I've turned roles down. I've chosen to keep my career where it is.
Right, because you like the private life.
I have not fallen victim to the public embrace of celebrity.
Oh, okay.
Because it keeps me focused, and I do what it is that I want to do.
You stay humble, huh?
I like the spin you're putting on it, yeah. No, I think it's a good thing. It's all about being positive.
All right, now listen.
What?
You went to Toronto. I hooked you up with my boy Joel Gershon.
Yeah, your bowl or your boy? Because he looked human to me.
Hey, Chris, by the way, he keeps pushing this guy on everybody.
Maybe you could put...
This is the third podcast in a row he's brought this up.
But I wanted to say that I have a question, though. Can you put cereal and milk in him? Or did you mean to say boy instead of bowl? You put Applejack? I'm going to actually FaceTime him later and see if there's any Lucky Charms on him.
Hey, you're being so disrespectful in this podcast, and we haven't even fucking gotten into the meat.
Joel is my friend Joel.
Revolution MMA.
Yeah,
Toronto.
I went to his class.
This is what I want to get to.
Mm-hmm. You went to his class. And he's a great guy, and he's my friend now.
No, hold on. He's my friend first. He's your friend. I granted you an audience with him. Now, here's what I'm getting at, and what bothers me.
What?
Is that you took a couple of classes with him at his school. Mm-hmm. And now you're asking Brendan where you can train here.
Yeah, I need him to...
I set him up.
Now, and I want to say something before we get into that.
I set him up, B.
Okay. Yeah. You set him up. Before we get into how you're going to train, I want you to know something, and I mean this so seriously and so sincerely.
I'm going to say thank you beforehand.
If I took a nap, a Rip Van Winkle nap, all right, for 5 years... Okay. I woke up with my hair way too long, my nails way too long, and my fucking beard way
dehydrated.
Too long. And dehydrated.
You think
as a
you got
motherfucker.
5 years left?
Hey!
That's the main question. But
Hold
then
on.
Go ahead. Okay.
So they wake me up after my Rip Van Winkle nap. You've been training. I mean, training.
Yeah.
I mean, soaking your shirt and your shorts and your undies every single fucking day.
Right.
You still beating him up, B?
You don't last one round, bro. One round with me. You understand me? I'm talking about I haven't even trimmed my nails yet. I can't even make a fist.
Hey, B, he did do jiu-jitsu for quite some time. No, Chris did.
I know he did for 6 years. And I want to say this. Fuck you.
What?
Fuck your fucking jiu-jitsu.
Okay, if you...
So step to me when you're ready.
Whose phone is that?
That's not mine, dude. I turn my shit off.
That's yours, brother.
Dude, don't...
not mine.
I don't like how you say bro after that, and that's your phone. You know why? Because you're fucking terrible with your phone.
Nope.
The worst
yours.
of all
My
time.
phone's on silent at all times because I keep things quiet.
Right, well...
Although he's checking his text now. It's all right.
Hey, oh shit, look who it is.
Oh, well. Chris, how you set up, though, bro?
Thank you, man.
Where?
Because I was doing...
Unbreakable.
Well, how is it you set him up and not me?
Because you know why, dude? Because
what setup do you need? You train with Wayne.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so
and
maybe I
also,
wanna
you
do
know
some
what it
MMA.
is, dude? It's about like raw talent. I don't think he thinks you have that.
Listen,
You're
tits.
not malleable. You know, you're headstrong.
See, thank you for bringing this up.
Yes. I got a better way to do it. Boom,
Unbreakable.
Boom, 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 in your face. You know what I mean?
Unbreakable, huh? What are you going to train? You're going to train MMA? In case you got to what? Put your hands on somebody?
What's up, motherfucker?
Don't get jumpy. I don't shoulder the mic away. What's up? If you feel froggy leap, I'm ready. That's all. All right, Mowgli?
What?
Mowgli from Jungle Book?
Well, that's what Mowgli means, frog. So why don't you be a little Mowgli and fucking leap? Into the jaws of this snake.
Dude, I don't like that.
Wrap you up.
I don't like the animal references, man. Don't shish me, bro. That's
This is
fucking weird, dude. That's
This is
honestly
weird.
very weird.
You get it weird, man. Chris, when all of a sudden did you start to get healthy? Because I went to the last out of nowhere. I get these texts, bro. I got a trainer come to the house. I'm eating right.
He's sending me pictures of him with his shirt off.
Yeah, I know.
After a pump.
You don't have a bad body at all.
Well,
so when were you like, I get healthy
because
now.
you know
No
why?
legs.
Because
You don't wanna die?
No, I do squats.
Your legs are terrible. Go
No,
on.
they're not.
No, it's okay. I don't care.
I have because I'm 37 and I just feel like, I'm going to break down in the next 8 years if I don't.
It feels that way, right? When you start to
Yeah.
go off.
When
Maybe
you're
I should
traveling
work out.
doing theaters and stuff, for reals, it's work, right? Up there. Is that what you
Well, yeah, I mean, I
just don't want to get fat?
I don't think I really run that risk yet. Maybe like when I'm like 55.
I don't think
The one
so.
good thing about you is that you are very fucking consistent and disciplined.
Yeah.
For a guy who you wouldn't think if you decide to do it, you will show up every single
it's
day
weird
on
that
time.
I'm like that.
I would never guess
every
that.
I
day.
would never think I was like that.
He's
when
on
I
time
first met
every
you.
day.
Yeah, when I first met you, I thought you had horrible drug addiction.
Yeah.
And you were super undisciplined.
Yeah.
Turns out you don't drink, you don't
Yeah.
do drugs. You're super
Never
disciplined.
has.
Although you have the attention span of a small parrot.
What's that? What'd you say?
You never have.
I don't understand.
You never had.
Sorry, I fell asleep. No, I totally seem like that, and I understand that, and I even kind of emote that, but I'm so disciplined. Yeah, it's fucking
Why
weird.
is that, and where does that come from? Because your dad's very much that way.
He is, yeah. I don't know, man.
Is it the Italian work ethic?
I don't
What is
know.
it?
I want to be good at something, and like there's not many things I like. And when I find something I do like, I want to, and I don't look at it like, I want to be better than other guys. I'm not competitive at all, like in that way. I just want to be good for me. I want to be good, Like when I did jiu-jitsu, I did it for 6 years, and I got to the point where like guys were like going to be doing tournaments and wanting to fucking, and I was like, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Too much.
Yeah,
That rabbit hole.
Yeah, it's my hobby, and with stand up I turned my what I love into my career, and that's amazing for me but then so I don't have a hobby, really.
Your brother said that as long as he can remember, you've lived for one thing.
Yeah.
And that is to make people laugh.
Yeah.
You just that was your MO.
Always, man.
Even in high school,
know. Always.
You just to be a silly fucking goose. Which is funny because you and I were talking about how stand up for us we take seriously, right? And how there's so many guys that we see and they've been doing stand up for like 10 years, 12 years, and it's like, "Hey, bro, what are you doing?" What are you doing? You're just hanging around the Comedy Store.
We won't say that guy's name, but before we were about to do a show, Brian goes, I hate watch. So it'd be the equivalent of when you're getting ready to fight if someone showed you a guy getting knocked out nonstop. So Brian goes, before you go up there, check this guy out and stand up. And I'm watching it and I'm like,
his mouth fell open like he couldn't take it.
Bro, this is so bad. He goes, keep watching. He goes, been doing it for 20 years. I'm like, holy shit. Yeah. I went, you fucked up my fucking frame of mind.
It really did screw you up.
Yeah, I hate seeing that stuff.
Well, the problem, the difference between like, the reason why fighting is cool, one of the reasons is there's a winner. And the best is the best.
There's a winner in stand-up, though.
Well, okay, true. You can be very successful and be considered the best, but I can hate somebody's comedy and they could still have a thriving career.
Yeah, they're winning.
Do you know what I mean?
But they're still winning.
Right.
The winning in comedy would be ticket sales, correct?
I think for me it'd be just people laughing really hard too, right? Like that's the real winning.
Yeah.
Like when you do stand up, no matter where you are, whoever the audience, and you crush rooms.
Yeah.
That for a comic, and especially if it's not the old bag of tricks. So anybody can come up with 20 minutes over the years and just keep doing the same thing. I've seen that over and over, which I can never understand. But if you're always coming up with new shit and always doing that,
thank you,
Brian Callen. You find that immensely satisfying as opposed to selling out and stuff. Because when you're out there like, ooh, look at me, you know what I mean? Huh?
Yeah, never mind. But
the other day you saw the Kathy Griffin stuff.
Oh yeah.
Right. Do you guys have any idea how successful? Do you have any clue how successful she is?
Oh, yeah, she makes a lot of money.
I know she's worth like 50, 60 million.
Oh, I didn't know that much.
Did you know her tours are like all sold out?
Yeah, no, I knew that.
She won an Academy Award for her comedy special. She had 6 specials nominated for Academy Award.
Not Academy Award.
What's the
Emmys?
Emmys, yeah.
Oh,
she won
really?
that. Yeah. Monster.
Well, Kathy's always been fucking hilarious.
No, I know that. And she's with that style that she does, I mean, she murders that style. Yeah. You know what I mean?
But it's not for everyone, is it?
No. Well, Kathy,
I don't know. I mean,
Kathy, somebody's been doing improv. All bullshit aside, Kathy's been doing improv on a high level and working really hard at characters for literally 30 years more.
Yeah, but isn't that interesting?
Years?
Like people, because
right now
we said what she
like,
did. Like I was like, God, that's not funny. It's not creative either. I don't think it was. I thought it was poor taste.
Yeah,
and we got emails people like, who are you to criticize her? I'm like, well, I can criticize because that's not funny. Her stand-up is fun. Like her stand-up's good. What she does,
Kathy's
does very
funny.
well. Yeah,
Kathy's very funny.
She's a monster.
Nobody's saying she's not funny, but we're not. But like but for her to do that was just like wow.
Yeah,
and I don't think she was even trying to be funny, really.
Yeah,
I don't know.
But
her
that's
like
the thing. Her defense was, "I'm a comic."
Well, that is true.
But, so then you're going, well, then it's funny.
The way I look at it is this: Kathy made a bad choice. She said she was sorry. She's paid a price. Choice, so I don't think that we should. I don't think that her career should be over.
No, of course not.
No, CNN fired her sponsor dropped it.
No,
but
she'll get it back. But she took a serious hit for this.
Yeah, and
I don't think ticket wise, I don't think she takes a hit. I think she hits bigger from it.
Maybe.
I actually think it was a smart play.
But
I would never do something like that, but I actually think it was a smart play. Name one show that you can turn on right now that's not talking about Kathy Griffin. And if you disagree with Trump, which the majority of America does statistically, they're probably buying a ticket to her show.
And
now.
She'll talk about it. She'll turn this whole thing into a
whole
1
bit,
hour.
In a whole bit. How Trump's bullying her, all that. So
I think the only thing
she's already saying that. She's already saying all these rich white men, old white men are winning and beating me up, and it's like, all right. And then Laura's like free speech, and we're all like, well, now look at us.
And she goes, now I'm getting bullied.
Yeah.
Like,
I think that the only thing that like what she did was she made liberals look bad. She made and I've met her, I've worked with her. She's great, but and I've made dumb as shit. Dude, I was one of these days years ago for one day. I was the talk about how I fucking did something shitty.
I remember that.
What'd you do?
I'll tell you in a second. But this stuff comes and it goes, and it's fine, and it
Kathy's
feels like
not
it's
a
the end
bad
of the world.
person.
No.
She's great
either.
No. She's a really funny.
I think it's very calculated.
And you say shit, and sometimes they take it out of context. And look, she did this photo shoot, and she did the thing with the bloody Trump head. I can imagine you're there and you're like, oh, fucking, and if the vibe is right, you're like, oh, let's take a silly picture like this.
And people are laughing, by the way, in the room.
Yeah. And then
have you seen the footage though? No one's laughing. They do the picture. It's very serious. And she goes to the photographer. She goes, I'm probably going to prison for this, and you're going to be in trouble too. And he goes, yeah, probably.
Well, I didn't see the footage.
She knew the repercussions. I actually think it was very calculated. I think it's a great PR move. Yeah. Like I said, I would never do something to this extreme, but everyone's talking about her.
But my point is,
she sells tickets.
But my point is, once you do something, once you say something, you own it until then. And then when that happens, like I got blasted to bring it back up because I said I'd tell you that whole yes all women hashtag. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Yeah.
What? It was a while ago.
Basically, it was. Remember that guy in Santa Barbara that shot up a bunch of people?
Yeah, he was going to kill a whole sorority.
Right. Well, no. What happened was he killed a bunch of people, men and women.
Yeah.
And he put out a video early on before that.
He was the true alpha male,
and
these women would see that he was.
Yeah.
When he slaughtered them.
And so then people took that as a hate thing against women, and he killed all these women, which he killed a bunch of guys too. I actually think he killed more guys than women.
Yeah, it was on the street. He couldn't get into the sorority.
So they turned it in, and a bunch of women would tweet about it. Now, and they said, and women would tweet stuff like, I was raped and that's not okay. Yes, all women. And that's horrible. And then some women would be like, I walked down the street and a guy catcalled me. Yes, all women. And I said on what I was not saying on this video that went viral was women. This isn't a problem for women. I was not saying that. Obviously, that's horrible that happens.
You're not diminishing.
Of course,
a woman like suffering or what women go through.
But what I was saying was this guy focusing on how this guy is mentally ill.
Yes.
And that's the problem.
Yes.
It's not that he hated women.
It's not that he's a guy. He's a mentally ill.
It's not that he's a guy. And I was trying to explain, and maybe I didn't do it so well.
It's a bigger problem than just focus on women.
Well,
it's not man versus woman.
Right, it's not. No, it's
mental illness.
He's a human, and this is a huge problem.
And he killed men too.
And he killed men too.
Yeah.
And maybe I didn't say it as
you fucked up.
But
you said women's lives don't matter.
No, but what happened was Huffington Post or whatever, they made the headline.
They're the worst.
Comedian speaks out against yes all women. Not even people didn't even read the article.
Have you seen
like,
their editorial board?
No.
Pull up Huffington Post editorial board.
So they played me, which is fine. And honestly, I stand by what I
Probably
said.
Got hits on it.
And I was trying to be light, and I was trying to be funny about it. When I wasn't even talking about it like this, I was trying to be funny about it. And
how did it get out there?
And people just,
what were you talking about?
Slow news day.
Yeah, slow news day.
No, but I'm saying you put on your
no.
By this?
No, a picture. There's usually a picture of it. It's pretty interesting.
Of Huffington Post? I don't think we should give them too much.
Yeah, don't play. There's no reason to.
I don't think we should give them any publicity.
No, Huffington Post has its own publicity.
But anyway, it was because it was Undateable was coming out, and so it got it was I was promoting Undateable.
That probably didn't help Undateable.
Yeah, it did. Fuck it.
Did it? Any publicity?
They were trying
you
to
handled it well. I heard how you kind of rebutted against, and that's the thing is that
you love women and dudes.
But there's literally very little wiggle room sometimes when a mob gets involved in one movement.
Well, you read
and when you buck against that movement, you're labeled. This is my problem with the progressive left. Is that you're labeled all kinds of things that you're just not.
Yeah.
And so there's no room for debate or discussion.
Your fan base, who know you very well, and let's be real, there's a ton of them, are like, what?
Yeah.
It's not like anyone's like, Chris is a terrible person.
No.
Someone who doesn't know you might have been like, well.
But they can put a lot of pressure on sponsors, on people, on your
network,
your livelihood.
On the TV network.
Yeah. They'll put a lot of pressure on your sponsor. Who was the guy he was CEO of a company, and I think he had voted against Prop 8, which was against gay marriage.
Right.
He's got his religious views or whatever. But let me tell you, man, and this is in there right too, but Barbara Streisand, and who has a gay son, and obviously a very emotional issue with a huge gay fan base, but Barbara Streisand and a lot of other people did created a whole bunch of noise, and he didn't get the job.
Oh, there's people, they'll shut down your business.
They'll shut down your business. So it becomes, and that's in their right. And you know, it's 100. Remember back not too long ago, if you were gay, you didn't get a job. If you were gay, you got fired. So this is all kind of like comes back to the pendulum swinging one way or another. But
you bounce back.
You got to be. It's today in today's world. You have to be very careful.
Well, John Ronson, the book. So you've been publicly shamed. Have you read it?
No.
I mean, it talks all about this and how bad it is to publicly shame somebody, and how like a lot of the people who get publicly shamed end up committing suicide.
Dude, have you seen? I was reading this article on she was the Playmate 2 years ago, complete dime piece. But she was in the gym, and she goes, She goes, I can't unseen what I've seen. And it shows like an older lady out of shape.
Yeah, I took a picture of her.
She blasted that out.
Yeah.
She lost everything.
Well, yeah.
And matter of fact, she's getting sued now.
Well, she should be sued. That's
she's
really,
she had to go into hiding because now she's getting death.
Well, that's not okay. That's not okay.
Now she's getting posted the woman's image.
Yes,
her body.
So she got banned for the gym for life.
Yeah. She should.
That woman's taken her to court.
She should.
She had to go live with her parents, and she's in hiding now because she's getting death threats.
You need to be.
That's too much.
Yeah.
Now she's getting bullied.
You need to. Well, that's
so
not
now
okay.
that mob who goes, that's not fair to do that, and then you do it to you guys are doing what she did.
I know.
So how are you any better?
And I think to piggyback on what you're saying is that people will make mistakes. People will bully. Does that mean their whole life for the rest of their life should be ruined?
Of course not.
I don't think
Every
so.
one of those
that girl just made a horrible
nowadays
mistake.
you can see it though. Nowadays you could pay for it for the rest of your life, as in you can never get a job again because they go, oh, you were that girl, and you got that scarlet letter on.
Well, have you heard of the sports broadcaster who he had a thriving career for 30 years, and then there's a black running back. He just messed up.
Jimmy the Greek.
Jesus, look at that little monkey run. Meaning like,
and he didn't even mean
not at all.
black.
If you listen to the context,
he
got fired.
It's such a.
Was that Jimmy the Greek?
Another guy got
guy.
fired. I don't know Jimmy.
Look at that monkey
I
run.
don't know who Jimmy the Greek is.
Well, why did he say monkey though? That would be
because he was like bouncing around.
Oh,
he just fucked up because he referenced an animal, but it was a black guy. He said monkey. But you listen to the context. I don't know who Jimmy the Greek is, but
yeah. Don't bring up people that
very famous. You guys are way too young, but he was the first kind of famous
I am
guy
so young.
to say something to the effect of black guys are. He talked about how slavery how slavery. And I can't remember the exact thing.
Yeah,
but
can't do that.
How slavery
had
how the strongest woman and strongest man
they bred
were forced to breed and breed, and that's why that guy could run.
Well, there's no room for that.
Whoa.
Wait, they said that on
Jimmy the Greek said something.
Well, he
to
should
that
be
effect.
fired for sure.
And it was like
this guy just made an athletic play, and he goes, Jesus, look at that monkey, like because he was like spinning and like doing this thing, and it just happened to be a black guy.
My buddy who's black goes like this when Jimmy the Greek he goes like, and he was built like just a brick shit house, some great running back. He goes, he's listening. They're talking about it, and he goes like this. We're all looking at him, and he goes, he looks at me. He goes, it's true.
That's
holy shit!
Yeah. Wait, so you saw this?
We're
live?
expecting that.
You saw this happen live?
No, it was a huge news back in the day.
Got it.
In 1985.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, 1940s.
Yeah. Wow, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta watch your P's and Q's. But I also feel like there's a lot of guys, like you listen to Howard Stern, guys who don't try to please everyone usually come out on top.
Yeah.
Guys who are like, I'm so scared to say anything, I'm just gonna ride the fence and not stand for anything. They don't make it in entertainment, in radio, nothing.
Well, let's be honest.
I can't stand those guys.
Let's be honest. There are certain truths. That a lot of different kinds of things that are very uncomfortable to talk about or to really bring up publicly.
But I think if you have an opinion like Howard Stern's, but not even back it up, if that's what you like at the time, if that's what you believe, and you
Howard Stern on, I remember, never forgot, he said Magic Johnson was back playing basketball after he had HIV. Yeah. And he goes, I'm going to say what everybody's thinking and nobody wants to say. No guy wants to play with him because they're afraid they're going to catch something because he might bleed on him or even sweat on him or snot on him. Right. That's the reality of sports. And the fact of the matter is those guys are allowed to feel that way because it's fucking scary because I don't know.
Right.
We didn't know that much about the scientific consensus said you had to have sex or you had to have a blood transfusion. Fuck you, man. You doesn't mean that you're
a bad person. Yeah.
Fuck you.
But now you have HIV. What's the you have a lesion?
Well,
or what?
I'm glad you
worse
said that.
too.
Yeah. This guy beat me up.
No, I did not. Brian tried bullying me. Brian tried bullying me
because the video starts too late. You could have been the fucking asshole. So what happened?
He was the asshole.
I pushed him.
I was there. enjoy my afternoon, and he keeps pushing me. I go, dude, leave me alone.
Physically?
Yeah, like keeps pushing me. Yeah. We're in Rogan's studio. He keeps slapping me in the face. I go, dude, I'm telling you, quit fucking with me.
I kept saying it's Rough House Sunday.
No, now we have shirts called Rough House Sunday. Come out next
week. It's Rough House Sunday, bro. Okay. And then he goes, then he took his wallet out, took his watch off, and started to come at me. And I realized, the bear's angry. And then I tried to back out of it. And he goes, it was your idea. It's Rough House Sunday. And then the flying Kimura was what through my head.
Yeah, but see, it's just a rug burn. But then I don't know why it looks like you have SARS.
HIV, I think. But here's the deal.
Because you took all the skin off my head.
No, let me ask you a question.
So,
this is the important part.
Yeah.
Did you learn your lesson?
Thank you, Chris.
You know, because life's about growth, right?
About change, growth, and learn your lesson.
Did you learn a lesson? Or
can I be honest with you?
Because we're doing a Fight campaign
Can I
tomorrow.
be honest with you? I didn't use anything against him. Like, I kind of balled up as opposed to actually using the things that I know.
So you think if you use the things you know, it would have went way different?
I'm going to say this.
Okay.
I'm going to say this.
You don't have to always prep what you're going to say with, I'm going to say this.
Yeah,
you could just say it. We're all listening.
But ask me the question again, and I'm only going to answer it this way, and I don't mean anything by it.
Please be serious.
Okay, I'm going to be dead serious.
You know that I don't fuck around when I talk about this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I want to know the truth.
Yeah. You do train now,
so ask
too.
me again.
I know, and I'm, I got.
Ask me again.
You have more experience on the mat than Brian does, let's be real.
I do.
Oh, no, you don't.
Yeah, jiu-jitsu he does.
No,
6 years?
Yeah, I do.
No.
Yeah, I do.
You told me you trained for 2 at Henzo's.
But then I trained at Street Sports, Beverly Hills Jiu-Jitsu, dude. I'm very comfortable on the mat.
Okay,
no, but
don't put your thumb at
overall
me like
6 years.
That's fine, but
I'm very comfortable.
And I hate to drag this out, but it's nothing. It's nothing.
I'm gonna agree with Chris on this.
Ask me the question again.
You think if you used your knowledge on fighting and defending yourself, that you think with Brendan, if you did that instead of what you did, that it would have went way different?
I would have kept him busy.
Brian, I think he would have. I think he maybe would have consumed you, like ate you and fucked you just for fun.
For fun?
Not even. He didn't even want to. Just be like, I got it.
Hey B, you do it again. I told you what's gonna happen. I'm gonna grab the hair you have left on top of your scalp and rip it off.
That's interesting.
He can be busy.
Right. I don't know how busy he's going to be.
Because you don't know what I got.
I don't know what you got.
Okay.
You're right.
That's we understand that, right? So understand one thing. He's a fucking killer, and he is a beast.
Okay.
You're busy.
Busy.
Dude.
Okay.
All right, man.
That's all I am. That's all. Did I say anything?
That's all you can do, man.
Did I say anything?
No, I guess you didn't threaten him or anything.
Nope,
Yeah, that's all good.
Busy.
All right, we get it.
I'll tell you who's going to be busy is Chris at this new gym.
I'm going to be real busy.
I want to say this to you. I want to say this to you, bro. I'm going to come to that gym.
Mm-hmm. Good.
And I'm going to use your head to control your posture. I'm going to grab that hair and I'm going to pull you down.
No.
Don't blink like that. And I'm going to throw my legs around your fucking your body and neck.
Chris, do you put your hair in a ponytail?
You have to.
Don't do that, dude.
I have to.
That's a disaster.
I don't want to.
See, I wear a
don't
hat
want
my hair's
to.
getting longer, so I have to wear a hat.
But now I got a handle, brother.
Hey, man.
Now I got a handle, brother.
All right, I heard
Remember
you.
Chemo way back in the day when
Yeah.
Hoist Gracie grabbed onto that stupid fucking ponytail? Threw him in the old... That's what I'm going to do to you.
Dude.
So you're Hoist Gracie, he's Chemo now?
That's right. Wow. Yeah. That's what happens to you, bro.
That's not an
But I'm
going
to throw you in the old... And then the... Oh.
That's not a term, dude.
Yeah, and then you go...
No, I don't. I
Yeah.
don't.
That's the sound effect that goes on in our fucking... I breathe, control my breathing.
I want you to come to the class.
Oh, dude, when I get you in a body lock, you poo a little bit. Wear your diapers. Wear your diapers.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
dude, don't you have your tongue come out of your mouth when you say that.
But I'm just saying, wear your diapers.
Okay, dude.
Okay?
Oh, man, it'd be so fun to do a class with you for real. We would have so much fun.
Would you guys, or would you get nothing done because you guys are morons?
Maybe.
That's the
You
problem.
guys would get nothing
I
done.
can't be 50 working
Any
on
trainer
my
I sent to you,
Really good point,
if he
actually.
goes, if I said, hey, I'm sending Dalia and Callan to you, he go, oh, how are they? I'd say, it's gonna be like wrangling cats. It's gonna be a nightmare. It's gonna be a nightmare. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna set this up. Forget I ever approached you.
Yeah. Wait, Rogan said that you are like boxing and sparring?
Yeah,
You're getting hit in the head.
sometimes.
That's a real bad idea for you.
It's a bad idea.
I find it embarrassing, to be honest.
It gets him really angry.
I mean, you know, well, okay, why does it get you angry? Not that it doesn't get me angry. I'd like to hear more about it, that's all.
I just don't get why you want to get hit in the head, especially 50.
He won't even talk to me. He gets so mad. He's like, I'm not even talking to you about this.
No, I wouldn't entertain.
I'll ask him a question, like a technique question. He's like, I'm not answering. I'm not talking to you. I get that, though.
I'd rather talk about the Holocaust.
I get why he wouldn't want to. Because it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's like when I remember I got embarrassed with him because I said, should I get the plant protein or the whey protein in my smoothie? And he looks at me and goes, it doesn't matter, does it, though? Like, yeah, fuck.
Well, I'll never ask fucking dumb questions like that.
Hey.
No, you can't because you're under 50.
Oh, yeah?
You're not getting hit in the head. You're not getting hit in the head.
I could ask because I'm really young.
You're
not, well,
you're 37,
very young.
bro.
I'm yeah, but
and you look 37, right? Do you know what I'm saying? Not to be a dick, but you know that, right? You look 37.
You say he looks every bit of 37?
You are chock full. Your 37 cup is chock full to the brim. You're spilling over.
Like if someone told me he's 40, I'd be like, that makes sense.
Of course you would. You'd say, of course you're 40.
So you think the day I turn 38, how old will I look?
I'll tell you this. When you're 38, the day you turn 38, you'll look 38.
Okay.
On the dot.
When's your birthday?
Saying it like it's a bad thing.
I'm just saying
and it is, the way you're saying it, it is a bad thing. And it's making me angry.
No.
I don't turn 38 for a long time. I just turned 37. But you got to stop saying that.
No, I know. But you could mule drugs in those fucking eyelids. You could mule drugs in those saggy, those really bags shitty. Under your eyes.
Man.
All right? Oh, no.
Oh, you're making me sad.
I know. And don't cut your hair because there goes that career.
No, dude. I'm a comedian.
You have a better chance
of
doing meth every day. That'll be less detrimental to your career.
I probably have to fucking cut my hair soon, do some kind of fucking cool part, probably.
Okay.
Somebody will probably...
Don't look like you're all...
Ask me to do some.
You're dragging.
Cool
Stop throwing your phone. Why, for a guy who's been on his phone all the time, do you have such a small phone? Why don't you have a big phone like mine, an ample phone?
Dude, that pissed me off.
A terrible question.
Okay.
Well, that's a dumb fucking question.
Terrible question.
No.
It's a dumb question.
Okay, man.
You fucking get so many hits and shit, and this podcast is successful. And you ask shit like that?
That was bad, Chris. That was bad.
I just thought you...
Bro, I want the fucking small one.
Okay.
Next question.
Okay. Here's another question. I'll change the subject.
All right.
Now, you're a guy who acts in movies and TV.
He's a podcaster now, B.
You're a podcaster. Besides this, obviously, is your favorite podcast. What's your favorite movie of the year?
You know what?
What are you doing?
I'm going to go get a drink. You guys... You just keep asking these questions.
Go wet yourself down a little bit? Mm-hmm. Go wet yourself down. You've been dry since we started, huh?
I'm not dry. I just have no energy.
Since I created the spin-off podcast, Congratulations, which is a spin-off from...
Well, yeah, we've been your biggest influence.
It's a spin-off.
All right, well...
Okay?
What do you talk on there?
What do you mean spin-off?
I'm taking what you guys do, and I'm running with it.
No.
Right? And it's fine, but it's a spin-off.
No, listen.
All right. Well, how it's called You're Welcome?
It's called... Congratulations.
And did that take you 13 seconds to come up with a title, or did you put any effort into anything?
I thought about it for a little bit and then thought of Congratulations, and I was like, that's perfect.
I saw some fan got a tattoo of your podcast.
Yep.
You think you're cool?
It's a legion.
Okay.
Well, why do you call them babies?
Because I don't know why.
You go, hey, babies.
I say, hey, what's up, babies? But
if you have all female fans, it's cool.
No, fuck that. It's so cool if you're a dude and you're a baby. And I mean that.
He calls them Delevers.
Well, I used to.
Well,
yeah.
that's from Believers.
But I'll tell you right now. I'm honestly starting the podcast for two reasons. One is monetary. You know, make money. It's important for me to get Brinks trucks to back up into my garage.
Okay,
do you understand?
Oh wow!
Don't be this
off the podcast.
To get Dunbar to just open up the back of their van and
drop
just
that load
and just have loads of cash just siphon into my window.
Okay.
And the other one is because I'm genuinely trying to start a cult.
Okay.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
What are you going to do to your cult? Are you going to be one of those? Is it going to be like where the girls have to service.
Nobody's going to die. It's not a suicide.
No,
no Kool-Aid or nothing like that.
Start up and just say like that. But we're going to run into the woods, and everyone's going to just listen to me, and it's going to be a lot of drama and heavy shit going on.
That's so about you, though. Is it going to be? Can guys join it as well? And...
Guys can join it as well. Yes.
Okay.
Well, what's the pre-rest?
But they have to always. I'm 6'2", so I'm taller than most people, but they can never, they can be taller than me. Yeah. I don't want to judge, but they always have to,
crouch,
be under me.
Oh,
physically.
wow.
That's so, it's all self-aggrandizement. You're there.
What do you talk about with them?
Daily it changes. It'll change. But it's starting with the podcast, so.
But you're having a cult, so what would you guys do if they come to your cult and join your cult? What would their daily routine be?
Man?
Well, it's a community, and we harvest we're going to harvest our own vegetables and fruits, and I'm not going to do any of it, but they're going to do all of that, and they're going to come to me for guidance in their life, and when I say something to them about what they should do, they're going to do it.
Oh man,
yeah.
It sounds like
if they don't, then
so it's the cult
they don't
of
have
Chris.
to be in the cult. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet.
Like, what do you talk about on your podcast? You don't have a co-host to bounce off of, so it's just you talking to a mic. You think Bill Burr?
I just fucking don't want to have to rely on anybody else because I know a lot of times the people are late.
Don't push.
And I don't want to have to split the money. You fucking little bitch boys. You
Hey, bro.
And I want to make all the money.
Hey.
And
you're so greedy, dude. You're so fucking greedy. Don't be so greedy. Look at you, you vacuum cleaner.
I talk about everything that goes on in my life and then in the fucking past week. And
you never have guests?
Not yet. I might one day.
But you don't have anything going on in your life because you're on such a routine.
Yeah, do you just talk about...
Why is it so... Why did it come out the gates? Why did it come out the gates like this? Why did my podcast come out the gates like this? Hey, yeah! Why did it do that?
Bro, but you just get on there and you talk about stand-up and then Starbucks or...
Yeah. But why? But yeah, and I know it sounds weird. It does sound weird. But why when it came out of the gates like this? Why did it do that? Why did it do that?
What's it
hit the charts?
What's it doing now, though? Is it now? Is it...
It's like that still. And it's like, yeah. You know what I mean? Every now and then there's a gate, and it's like, it's doing that.
Still.
And it's so annoying, but it does.
How long do you talk for?
Now.
1 hour?
Yeah.
And it's you and your producer?
Just me, man. And
do you bounce it off of him or
I
no?
don't care. I'll just say what the fuck I want.
Wow.
Man, you do what you want, when, and how, huh?
Yup. And people keep letting me.
And it's once a week?
You can do that.
It's once a week, Chris?
Yeah, dude. And you can do that in your life.
Chris will do shit like this. Somebody will come up to us and start talking to us, and they'll usually inevitably be a little bit crazy. And even though they've been around, and he'll just they'll turn their head and he goes, question here is, what are you doing?
or the other day at the comedy store, me and him were talking. We're literally in the middle of a conversation. A guy comes between us, goes, hey man, hits both of them. Chris goes, bro, you don't see us having a conversation? The guy's like, oh yeah. He's like, if you want to take a picture, I'm literally in the middle of a conversation. The guy's like, yeah. He's like, well, I'll finish this and we'll take a picture. The guy's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, man, where's your manners?
Well, yeah, you have
we're literally in a deep conversation. Guy just,
yeah. And I won't do that. But we're actually talking about something. You know what I mean? And then you'll be talking and you're just talking and having a conversation and then fucking and, you're like, yeah, too good, yeah, I don't know, going through some shit in life and all that shit, and I just
that one guy, you go, don't do that, don't do
man.
that.
Hey man, you played in Workaholics? Yeah, man. Oh. So anyway, it is rough,
Exactly.
Chris, that's what happens.
Some guy just hanging there, and Chris goes, "What? Don't do that, man. Don't do that. What's up? What are you doing?"
I'll turn around and
He goes, "Don't do that. Don't do that. What are you doing?" The guy goes, You guys performed tonight." He goes, "Yeah, you were there. You saw." He goes, "Right on."
I love.
I think they panic because they'll ask you a question that they know the answer to, but they don't know what to say. It's like when I met Al Pacino and I go, "I watched you in Scarface 2 days ago." I was 48. I was 48 or something like that. I was like, oh no. And you know what he did? He goes, uh-oh. And I was like,
What about
Brian?
Hey, what about when we saw
you fucking idiot?
B, what about when we saw Harrison Ford? We're on the Fox lot. No. Harrison Ford drives by and he rolls his window. He's in a Tesla, and Brian goes,
I gave him the peace.
And Harrison Ford like this.
I gave him the peace sign.
So I go,
fuck, man.
but people, it is funny that people don't know what to say. But like some girl came up to me at Starbucks the other day and she says, "Hey, are you famous?" And I said, "Not if you don't know who I am."
Yeah.
And she goes like this. And
You're all, well.
And I know she felt like an idiot, but like she made me feel like an idiot.
Yeah, what are you supposed to say?
One time,
That's so great.
I did this thing on my podcast where I was talking about, I did it on Instagram where I was talking about rude boys and tings, and I would like be on Instagram. I'd be like, "Hey, look, I'm going to find tings and rude boys," and I did it because Drake came out with that album, was talking about saying tings and rude boys, and a ting is a girl that like you fuck with, and a rude boy is your buddy or something. I don't even know what they are. But people in Toronto were coming up to me being like, "Hey, rude boy," like you find tings. Like it was happening multiple times a day.
Oh my God.
So, but and it's fine, but like I had a lot of days off, so I'd be like sitting in a coffee shop, and people would literally pop their head into a coffee shop and be like, "Hey, rude boy." And now here's the deal. Okay, I know what
they make shirts.
What they're doing is they want to connect with me and they want me to know that they're a fan.
Yes,
okay?
which is awesome.
That's awesome. But what they don't realize that they're doing is everyone in the coffee shop, they don't know who I am. Okay, so when that guy pops in and says, "Hey, rude boy," everybody thinks, "Oh, now what is this?"
Yeah.
They look to me for an explanation.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And
so you stand up, go, "Hey, rude boy is from."
Yeah, exactly. And that's shitty, and that's fucked up for me to be in that situation.
Yes.
Okay. So it happened a few times. So now I got to be like, ha, 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 ha. And instead of that, I did this twice now. This happened 2 different times, and the second time I said, I looked at the guy and I went like this. Okay,
you don't know what you're talking about?
Huh? And
He
then
must be a crazy
and
guy.
I fucking deflected the uncomfortable shit to me right back to him, and he goes like this. And just left. And I was like, he made his bed, bro.
Yes.
I'm not the maid in this motherfucker.
For me, what was one of the more embarrassing things was that nobody knew me on this plane. And I sit down and I want to read this book, but I'm sitting next to this guy who is not reading, and I know he would love to strike up a conversation because he's got nothing else to do.
Right.
I got my book.
Right.
And I don't want to talk to anybody because I want to read. And sure enough, this guy sees me. And he's like 2 rows ahead, and he stops and he goes, "Oh shit."
Oh no.
And then he goes, "This guy." And in the hangover, I was like, "Look at this guy. It's this guy."
Yeah,
so I go, "Oh no." I go, "Hey," and he goes, "Actor."
Oh.
And I go, "Sometimes." And he goes, "You guys know who this is?"
No.
Yes,
Everyone?
and no one knows.
Of course they don't. Nobody
We're
ever
like,
knows.
What? It's like, God, come on, man, a hangover. I'm like,
so
oh no,
embarrassing.
dude, what are you doing? What are you fucking doing here? So I got so embarrassed. I don't get embarrassed.
I know, I don't either,
get
but when
embarrassed.
that kind of
But I
shit-
got embarrassed because I wasn't famous enough for them to be bothered. Everybody said like they're looking up like, what? What are you talking
Yeah.
about? So then he's asking me questions. But sure enough, guy next to me, that was it. You're an actor.
Yeah.
And now I got to talk to him because I don't want to be rude.
Yeah, but it's actually rude. People always want to tell you when that happens, like, "Oh, I don't even know who you are. What do you?" And they don't realize that it's like,
this
you
is
get
the one.
embarrassed when people
Should I
pay
know
attention.
you? Like someone
Oh.
take pictures and they go, someone come with you. Should I know you? I'm like,
Yeah.
I get
probably not.
embarrassed by that. I'm always like, no, I guess not.
I got. There were people taking pictures of me, and then when that happens, people take pictures with you, and then other people are like, "Oh, I should take a picture
they wanna
with them."
figure it
Yes,
out after.
I've had that too, and they don't know who you are.
And they say, "Can I get a picture with you?" And I go like this. I've done this multiple times. I say, "Tell me who I am." And they go, "What have I been in?" If they don't know, I said, "You're not getting shit."
You are.
You know,
you can be
shit.
mean.
It's not
and
me.
you don't care.
It's not
It's
me.
hilarious.
It's not me.
I would laugh.
not getting
I'm like, it's
shit.
hilarious.
Yeah, it's not me.
No, that's
It's
the
not me.
greatest.
It's
hilarious.
fucking.
The greatest. I love.
I
that
mean, maybe
shit.
some people would think it's mean, but it's fucking.
That's never happened to me.
It's funny though.
They know who I am.
Oh.
Oh wow.
No.
God, Brian, you did the funniest thing one time, man, at the Comedy Store. My brother was there too, and I remember it because of how hard he laughed and how funny it was. But we were with a bunch of guys and girls. I mean, it was just outside in the patio, and I don't even know who they were, but they're probably people I only kind of knew. But you walked up, And I was like, oh, look, Brian's here. And you grabbed three of the girls and guys around, and you just like posed with them, like you were like ready to take the pic, and they weren't asking for a picture, but you just did it, and it was so funny because like
I'm that famous, I just assumed.
Yeah, and they didn't know what to do, and it was so funny, man.
Yeah, I think I walked out, I was like, sure.
Yeah, it was so funny, but you just like literally grabbed them and took them in. It was really
Springsteen did that to me backstage. I was backstage and I was looking at him and he was taking pictures. There's my hero. And I wanted to ask him for a picture so badly, but I didn't want to be that guy. Yeah. And he could see by my body language, I was standing there staring at him like that. And he goes, come on, let's do it. And I was like,
cool.
Oh, fuck.
I've had when I was before I was fighting, I went to UFC Expo and waited in this long ass line to get everyone's autograph. And I only wanted.
You did?
Yeah, I only wanted this one guy's autograph. But you had to go through. He was the last one. I think it was like Chuck Liddell or something. And it went Wanderlei Silva, Josh Koscheck. I really didn't want his autograph. I just wanted fucking Wanderlei's and the last guy, Chuck Liddell's.
Yeah.
So I waited in this line for 2 hours. I'm like, God, when am I going to sign? Yeah.
I don't see you doing that, brother.
Yeah. So I waited. I was super young. And I waited in this line, get to the front. And I get, Wanderlei spells my name wrong. He spells it Brandon. I try to explain it to him. He's like, just move on. And I see Koscheck, but it's awkward. I don't want his autograph because I was just like, whatever. Yeah. He goes, how you doing, man? I go, good. And he just signs my shirt. Ruined my shirt. He goes, how you doing, brother? I'm all, God damn it. And then I just take that and then just go get my autograph. Never wore that shirt again.
That's funny.
But he just assumed since I was blind.
Yeah,
he's like, good to see you, little brother. I was like, mother. Thanks, bro.
Had you been training at all?
What if he was in a suit? No. That would have been the best if he was in a suit with a tie and he just fucking.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I had like on one of those bullshit affliction shirts, the tap out shirts.
Couldn't even tell there were too many.
I was like, God
damn. I always love it when people are really excited to see you. Like I find it awesome. You know, like, dude, it's so great.
Sometimes. Oh, I know. Yeah, it's awesome.
Especially with this podcasting shit because they listen to you all the time.
Yeah, it is cool, man.
Maybe should we go to current events?
Yeah, sure.
I love current events.
You want to get your coffee or anything? You good?
Let's get a coffee.
You want coffee?
Take a quick water break.
You got to take a pee.
Will you take a break? I don't get it.
We can take breaks.
Let's take a pee.
And then what?
And then we come back and do current events. You got some current events, Chin?
I do. So
what's up, dog?
The first one is this just happened right now in Germany.
Oh my Jesus Christ!
80,000 fans had to leave a music festival because of a terrorist threat.
Jesus, that's the biggest pain in the ass. Like it's like fuck you guys.
Mm-hmm. But I don't know how do they judge like what's worthy of.
They said the police were just the police hit up the place and said you guys have to leave. There's a real threat.
There must have been a
here.
legit threat.
Yeah. No, I understand. I mean, obviously I know nothing about it. I just wonder what constitutes a legit threat.
They get threats like they
get threats all the time.
Yeah,
right? Like,
all the time. But there's ones that are like super legit where they know they're actually carried out. They've been doing it for so long. They know, you know how it goes. The intelligence knows when something's like a legit threat or it's someone just like making kind of a hypothetical threat.
Right.
If they got 80,000 people to cancel this concert, that's super legit.
That's legit. 80,000 people. Think about that.
Super, super legit.
Yeah.
Wow. Jesus Christ.
But nothing happened, right?
No, nothing happened.
Wow.
So it just happened right now, though.
Better to evacuate than have somebody,
Ariani just went to Manchester to do another concert.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing this is going to affect that as well.
Well, no, because the thing about that is if her going back to Manchester, security is going to be so high.
They said it's super tight.
The terrorists aren't they're like, no, we get that. We're just going to go over to Germany where there's 80,000 people and they're not thinking about it.
But I'm guessing she's going to be freaking out. Like, if they just had a huge threat.
Yeah, definitely. Man, that's...
Well, and then the tickets are high, right?
Yeah, it sold out like in 6 minutes.
Wow.
An enormous arena.
Well, it's like it's Ariana Grande, it's Bieber, it's Katy Perry, it's Coldplay.
Well, then why are they only publicizing her? Because she's the one who...
She's the one that was in the terrorist attack, right?
Yeah.
Fuck, man, that's crazy.
Wow.
He set it off after the show, actually.
No, he set it off after she left the stage.
Right.
But everyone's still there.
Yes, that's what I mean, Fuck.
Well.
God damn.
What else you got, Doug?
All right, this is also a bad one. But yesterday, two Texas bounty hunters found this guy who's only like in trouble for drug charges, but they found him inside a Nissan dealership and they were about to arrest him. And I'll play you the video. It's pretty crazy. So someone inside the dealership actually had a cell phone running at this exact time. These are the bounty hunters right here.
Is it Dog the Bounty Hunter? Looks like him.
No. And that's the...
That's a lot.
Did they shoot that guy?
Yeah, so the guy had a gun on him. So when they're taking him down, he tried to shoot, and they both shot at him. All three of them died. It was like 20 shots in 6 seconds.
God.
Yeah.
All three of them got killed.
All three of them. No one inside the dealership, but those guys, the bounty hunters and the guy.
Let me see that again. That's
the
crazy.
problem with people having guns who don't know how to use them.
Yeah, man. Also,
How everyone's like, everyone should have guns. Really? Watch this.
I can't even watch it.
Watch this.
Whoa. How many? 20 shots.
Yeah.
I can't even
6
watch
seconds.
that.
Yeah, it's hard to watch.
Damn.
I mean, that's got to be. How did everybody die? But they all.
It was like a scene out of Inglourious Bastards.
Yeah.
We call that a Mexican stand-up.
Yeah, and probably because when the guy got shot, you don't die right away. You,
Right,
you
right.
know,
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
depending on where you get
Well, they
hit.
might have shot him in the shoulder because
Sure.
his face down. He turns around, boom, 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 and they're firing at him. Thank God no one else was harmed.
Yeah, really.
That goes to show you how quickly shit can happen. And when you're a cop and you're under that tension, you're like, it happened. People don't realize how fast these
Yeah.
things happen. So
But
how
also
long?
cops
how
know
long
this.
did that take? How long did 20 shots take? Think about this for a second. And cops do know
6
this.
seconds. Well,
Less.
cops, they have a friend. You go, man, you see Jerry pull that go over, just a standard stop. Guy turns around, shoots him in the face. So cops hear all those horrible stories.
Yeah.
So when they come up and they're on edge, it's because they've heard of
And they
other
also know
horrible
they can
stories.
die, even if
Yeah.
they're shooting, they can die right away. Guy go bang, like that, bang, 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 and they're dead too. So
Did
you're
you
on high alert.
Did you hear in L.A. there's based like a bounty on police officers now? All the big gangs have bounties on the L.A. cops now. Yeah, because all the black violence and black on black crime.
But that's the thing is that for a cop, unless you've been there and you understand that kind of, you see how quickly it is, how you pay a price with your life, and you're dealing with a guy who might be a criminal or he has a gun on him, or you see something flash and you're whatever, bah, you shoot because you're afraid. It really does.
Think about these guys are just bounty hunters.
Yeah.
They're not even
Yeah.
cops. I don't know what their background is, but
Yeah.
Wow.
And for drug charges, it's kind of like...
that's intense.
Well, that
man.
guy was
Yeah.
clearly ready to shoot and kill if somebody tried to grab him. He wasn't going to jail. So that's a dangerous motherfucker, right? So I don't know. I mean, Jesus. Dangerous work. Dangerous work.
What else you got?
All right, this is a little lighter. Can you read the award?
Most likely to blend in with white people.
No.
Sydney Caesar.
So her
That's-
teacher...
A joke, right? I mean,
That's the thing. So her teacher gave these 2 awards. One was that one, and another one was one most likely to become a terrorist.
Does she hate
And
her job?
So she got suspended.
Suspended?
They didn't fire her yet. They're doing an investigation, but no one knows why she did this. She gave actual awards, and she wrote it down like she premeditated this.
She was black as well,
I don't even know that either.
probably. That's
Most likely to fit in with white people.
I name of the white people.
Most likely to be a terrorist. What is wrong with
There might be some stuff that they've been talking about in class, and
yeah, it must have been.
So it could be
some
something
kind
like
of
that.
dumb inside joke or something.
yeah, it sounds
She
like
said her
it
daughter
sounds
was
like
so upset she skipped class the next day.
Yeah, it sounds like an inside joke gone bad.
Yeah. I mean, had to have been.
Yeah.
She also must
From
be an
Huffington Post.
idiot. She might be a moron. Dude, I was watching this mini doc, or actually it wasn't even mini doc, it was on 2020 for God's sakes, 10 o'clock at night. There's this teacher who, super religious dude, family, 2 kids, and this girl came, she had no friends. He took her under her wing, brought her to church, and then obviously, he'd start writing songs for her, like these love songs. Ends up talking her into dipping out with him. He just leaves his family, everything. They go on, they're basically on fucking eluding the police now.
How old is she? I'm sorry.
She's 15.
And you laughed.
He's 48.
No.
Yeah, he's 48.
Jesus.
They-
Oh, wait,
so-
how old are you?
50.
And you
so
laughed.
You laugh.
And you think this is funny business?
No.
You think the show's funny?
Very interesting.
No, please. No.
But so they say he's screwed. He's in prison. They're saying for life for imprisonment.
Oh, I know this
because they're
story,
saying he basically used mind control over to get her going.
Yeah.
And then when she came back, and one of the ways they caught him is he picked up a prescription of Cialis.
Well, they had been in love, not in love, but they'd been kind of quote unquote already having a relationship.
Dude,
I
they
think.
brought up some of his texts, and he's like, he goes, again, we're in 48. He goes, when you bent over and picked up that backpack, that ass.
Oh, wow. Jesus
15
Christ.
years old. Doon, 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 doon,
But
doon.
stop making excuses.
Well, I was
for
playing
it.
the fake drums to that. Stop making excuses.
Excuses. What a psycho. What else
Don't
you got,
say that.
Jim?
Oh, no, but they were in
Yeah.
love. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're making excuses for that.
Yeah.
What's fucking crazy is in some countries today, that would not be considered out of the ordinary at all.
I know.
15, marry her off. Of course,
Yeah.
the rich 48-year-old.
Yeah.
Very common.
Well, you know
and
what?
throughout history,
you know
way
what his,
even more common.
You know what his Google search was? What countries is it all right to marry a 15-year-old? Like all this stuff.
Yep.
Guess what his plan was? And then we all laughed about it, me and the people on TV, the investigators, is he was going to leave from, they're in Oklahoma or some shit. They're going to leave from Oklahoma, sneak all the way to California. Then he had a canoe there to paddle to Mexico.
So he was thinking. He was thinking.
Well, they were like, well, everyone's like, he's a very smart man. Like, that's why they couldn't catch him. They're like, until the one kind of bump in the road, he didn't have a motorized boat. He had a canoe for this 15-year-old, and his 48-year-old ass was going to canoe. You know how far that is?
I've canoed
from
before.
San Diego all the way to Mexico.
That would take you till the millennia.
No, you're not going to make even. He goes, even professional like guys who row boats and canoes couldn't make this journey.
Good job.
Like it'd be a
I'm
monster.
going to canoeist.
It's an 8-foot swell.
I'm going to canoeist to our paradise, honey.
Hey, drive.
Get a speedboat.
Get a submarine.
Drive.
Get a submarine.
Hey, oh, you know what? Don't do any of it.
Yeah, how about don't do?
Oh, you know what? Don't kidnap a 15-year-old. Wait till she's 18. Can you,
Also, let's
that's
not
what I do.
fuck your
can
students.
you wait till you're? Can you wait 3 years, bro?
Hey, I'll tell you what the red flag was. Is
don't.
she recorded a song that he performed for her and like put it on Instagram, and he was like, "Finally, we're alone. I feel like I'm falling in love. You're the one for me." And it shows all the
think that's really
subtitles. And I'm
catchy.
like, how do you not? How does that alert people?
It's really catchy.
Yeah.
It was nice, right?
Real catchy. When you have a daughter, as I do, the one thing that the women in your family will tell you is no male babysitters, no teenage boys,
Right.
no,
Never.
and you just never trust any man to be alone in a house with your daughter.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck
True.
who he
No
is.
one.
No
one.
unless he has no arms and legs. All right.
Even then,
know,
what else you
you-
got, Chin?
Even then, stay away
I
from the
would.
stump.
Here's the deal. I wouldn't even want to be alone with.
That's right.
Because then
That's right.
You never. You know what I mean?
When I
Like,
taught, I was
No,
19.
never.
I was
you
19.
never know
20.
what people are going to
Yep.
think.
No.
You know what I mean?
These
When
days,
I-
all you could tweet out, "Oh my God, this guy made a pass at me."
If I was ever
I'm
in a room with a
13.
fucking 13-year-old, I would be leaving that room immediately.
That's
Anybody
right.
who doesn't is weird.
Well,
I call my, hey, get in here. Someone come in.
Yeah,
Don't leave
yeah,
me
yeah.
alone.
when
with
I
him.
was 18, 19, 20, I was a counselor at this thing. I was teaching kids Taekwondo. It was a summer camp. The kids were 8, 9, and 10 or whatever. And when I was in the classroom alone,
Summer Taekwondo camp?
Yep. And
Already
it
weird.
was this thing. I was in the class alone, and there was usually a girl with me, and she went to do something, and I remember the older woman came in and said, "Look at me, you don't." I didn't even think about it. She goes, "You can't be in this room alone," and let me tell you why. If a kid says one thing, whatever it is, your life is ruined. I never forgot it. I was like, "Huh? Yeah, but I'm not. What are you talking about?"
Yeah.
It was the last thing on my mind. Well, that's the reality of it.
Right.
Don't be in the room. So they never let you be in the room alone. Even back then, I had to have that girl was there. She was also a
Rightfully
female counselor.
so.
And I hooked up with that girl. Anyway, keep going.
It makes you look
Yeah,
like a
sure did.
dirty boy.
And I was with the other counselor that I was with because she was every bit of 19. So we fucking got down.
Oh wow,
You fucks.
Summer camp.
What?
Taekwondo summer camp.
Why are you doing it against
You're
us?
a pussy.
I'm
man.
not a pussy.
You wouldn't. You would have been scared.
What do you mean?
Fuck off. All right.
What
next
else you
current
got,
event.
Chin?
All right, the next one. Wonder Woman is banned in
That's my girl's
Lebanon.
movie. Patty Jenkins, you bastards. How dare they?
Do you know why?
Why?
So
'Cause it
Lebanon,
sucks.
wait a minute. Yeah, so it's banned in Lebanon, but then Israel and Lebanon had like war.
She's
decades
Israeli.
before.
Israeli, that's right.
She's not just Israeli. She was part of the Israeli Defense Forces
Dime
for 2 years.
All women are. All
She's
in
a dime
Israel. In
piece.
Israel, it's
Her?
mandatory.
Yeah, forget it.
In
Hey.
Israel, it's mandatory.
She's the
Hey,
best.
Women and men.
She's so
Chris, look at me. Hey, for you,
No, you're not.
What?
No.
What are you saying?
She
I couldn't
wouldn't-
handle
dude,
it?
She wouldn't look
Bro.
at you. You're a
Bro.
You're
Hey,
a
Chris, look at me.
score.
What are you
she would be fucking you.
Bro, not for you. Hey, stand down, boy.
Dude.
Boy, stand
Hey,
down.
bro.
Hey,
You know what?
Proceed with caution.
Nah, you know what, bro? How about this, man? I don't even fuck, bro. I fucking make sweet love. I swear to God, man.
No, I
so
bet you
take
do.
your fucking bullshit male stuff. I push slow, and I'm nice about it, man.
Ew.
I don't.
Don't say I push slow.
Well, that's not what she's looking for.
Yeah, she is, bro.
No, you don't.
I'll tell you that
That's
much.
Wonder Woman.
I don't want to give girls what they look for. I want to give girls what they
Need?
What they need.
Hey,
All right.
man.
And dudes. I'll
No.
fuck a guy.
Oh, wow.
I'll do it.
Oh, you
yeah,
just
I'm gonna.
said it.
Wow.
I'm gonna do
You
it.
just said it. You're coming full circle. That's my girl, Patty Jenkins' movie. Go see Wonder Woman. It premieres this weekend.
Yeah, but hey, this podcast gets aired next week, so that doesn't make sense.
No.
All right, well, keep seeing it, you fucks. Gal Gadot. Well,
She
yeah,
is
was,
a dime piece of all dime pieces.
She's
though.
the best. Yeah. Hey
Hey,
guys,
quit saying she's the best.
I'm Snapchatting this.
Oh, well,
It's boring. Boring.
Hey, we're
Hey,
boring.
You're welcome. Hey, Chris, you're welcome.
You have a very good voice, dude.
Thank you.
Sing it.
Can you sing it all, Chris?
Boring. Remember when we tried to sing for real?
Oh man,
And
that
we
was
started
so
laughing
Tried
funny.
singing
so hard.
Silent Night.
Yep.
It was so
It
hard.
was so hard. It's so embarrassing.
Silent night.
You fucking dumb fuck.
Hey, Chris, you want to know something?
Holy
Brian, dead serious, told me and Rogan if he'd go back 20 years, he would go on to be a singer.
Yeah. Because that's what I want to do.
Heartfelt.
Wow.
Because that's
He's
what I
dead serious.
want to do.
You know what I never understood? I never understood the allure of being a rock star. I know everybody secretly wants to be a rock star. I would never want to do that. They say every comedian deep down wants to be a rock star.
I don't hear that.
want that
No,
at
they say
all.
every athlete wants to be a rock star, right? And then every rock star
To
wants to
have
be
to
an
go
athlete.
up there and sing
Music
and
is
the same,
powerful.
the same
Yeah.
song over and over. I watched Celine Dion
that's the
sing
problem.
that Titanic song. My Heart Will Go On. You know how many times? You know how many times he has to sing and how hard that
lot.
song is?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Be exhausting.
I know.
I can sing it.
You can't sing.
I can
You every
sing
note
any
is the
song.
same when you sing.
That Wonder Woman. I have no desire to see it. I hope it does well.
I would see it.
I have no desire to see it.
I would.
It
see
was great. I saw it. I went to the premiere. It was awesome.
I'm gonna wait for it to go on demand, just like you do everything.
It was great.
I have no desire to see it. I don't like action movies in general, especially women. What else you got, Jen?
Hey, man.
You can't.
That's
say.
our girl's movie. All right.
Well, not this one.
Oh,
but you want to see this
where's,
one? He actually got away with wearing that on his head for his Arizona driver's license.
I like
it's a
that guy.
spaghetti.
It's kind of fun.
Congratulations!
strainer.
I like that.
Good
guy.
for you.
My
They wouldn't let
podcast,
me.
my podcast. Congratulations, guys!
Yeah,
Right?
congrats, man.
It's you. Everyone should download that.
Hey, they
all
wouldn't
right?
let me smile my new passport photo. The guy goes, "Quit smiling." I go, "Can I
Really?
smirk?" He goes, "I guess."
That's funny. Wow, that's
Ooh, who's
fucking
this?
funny.
So check this guy
That's
out.
somebody that Brian would fucking
Liberty?
be like. He wants to come to your show. Set him up with tickets.
100%.
You'd have to talk to him for 35 minutes
Bro, he's
afterwards.
thick. Wait till you see his
That
forearms.
guy's
He's
a big,
so
that's
thick.
a big, strong dude.
Yeah,
He's
but does
all
it matter or
Texas.
does it
You don't
not?
want
Because we're
any-
in 2017.
You don't want any part of that fucking
What's
dude.
he going? What's
oh my
going
God,
on
he's
with
got
this
a
guy?
baby
He's
on
got an
front.
infant.
You
Oh
can't
my
do that.
God.
You can't do that.
Well, he definitely can't do it because he's in jail now.
Well, of course it's
He looks like a smart man with a tattoo on his neck and face.
What a
I
moron.
mean, dude, you can't do
that's pretty
that.
crazy.
I'm sure he loves his baby, but you can't do that.
What a fucking moron.
He's a macho guy who thinks he's in total
That's
control.
frustrating.
Fuck,
He's just an idiot. I know macho guys aren't that stupid.
that's. How did you not think you were going to get
That's
caught for that?
crazy.
God.
What the fuck, you know?
Fuck
Yeah,
that
that's
guy.
not good.
What else you got, Jen?
Also, that
Also,
tank
don't
is
do
hot.
that.
How about this?
Yeah, I saw that.
You know how people are doing that nowadays? They do like they'll make themselves. A girl will make herself
They're
like Johnny
transracial?
Depp.
Oh, they go
or Johnny Depp.
They
go
go
really
chocolate
crazy.
face.
That's what.
No,
she,
that's what it's called. Chocolate face.
Yeah.
Back in
Whatever
the day,
it
like actors used to do it. You know.
Yeah. Back before black people
Yeah,
could
they
vote.
do chocolate
So,
face.
yeah, did she get in trouble for this or something? Or
I don't know if it's he or
People are
she,
just
but
gonna-
they definitely got in trouble. They got a bunch of backlash.
She? What do you mean? That's a woman, right? On the-
Why
Well,
would they get in trouble for
The
that?
makeup artist is the one that.
Why
did
would they
it,
get in
so-
trouble for that?
See, she
looks
doesn't look
great-
black on.
She looks great there.
She looks great in both of them.
Yeah.
To me, she doesn't look black on the right.
Yeah, and why
it looks
would
like she got a tan on the
Yeah,
right.
she doesn't really
It
look
looks like a
black.
white girl with some DSLs.
Exactly. Why would you be in trouble? Like, it looks awesome. It's just
yeah.
changing your look.
That's the
I'm
disclaimer
so-
that. The
Yeah, I saw
artist
this
did.
when it was posted. I don't know why it was on my Explorer page or something like that. I didn't-
whatever, Chris.
Yeah, but I'm hip to this
It's not
shit.
about race
I know
change.
this
It's
stuff.
about one woman. Who gives a fuck?
God,
We're
so she wanted to get
Yeah.
creative
Yeah.
with her makeup
God.
and go.
racist. You're
Do you find that racist, Arsema? You're the only.
I asked her that too.
No.
Is it racist at all? What happens if I painted my face black?
It's never even black people that have the problem. It's always white liberals.
Yeah, I know.
I fucking hate them.
It's the truth.
I really do. It's like, fuck off.
What else you got,
Great. I have
Jen?
a piece of candy on my
All right.
fucking phone.
How about this? Jim Carrey defended Kathy Griffin. So did Jamie Foxx. And their whole point was like, she's a comedian. That's her job, to push the boundaries, find the line, and no one knows where the line is. So you have to keep trying.
What happened to Jim Carrey? That's a great beard.
It's a wild beard, huh?
He's a new show on Showtime.
Yeah, about
he's not in it.
Comedy.
Yeah.
He's the producer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but
Yeah. He executive producer.
Yeah, no, I know that.
Yeah.
Okay, but I thought we were commenting on the beard, and that's why you said, well, he's got a new show because he's got to have the beard for it. That's
No,
why I
I'm
thought
saying
you were
that's
alluding
why he's
to.
in the public spotlight again.
God damn, man.
You watch your mouth about Jim Carrey, you too.
Jim Carrey. I love Jim Carrey. I'm not talking shit about him.
Do you?
Yes, actually, he's my favorite.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. He's my favorite one of my favorite comedians.
He's not into he's not doing as much acting anymore. He's into self-help talks and stuff. It's really interesting.
I think he just has so much money. He's like, you know what? Fuck everything.
Well, he wasn't happy with all of it, so now he's trying to do this other stuff.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, yeah, you know him really well.
Yeah.
You fucking dumb shit, just saying fucking
Thank
bullshit.
you, Chris.
I do know him.
Thank you.
No,
He's a friend of mine.
that's what you said.
What did Jamie Foxx say?
Same thing. Like comedians, it's their job to, cross the line, to figure out where the line is, because it doesn't exist. And that's how you find out if it's funny or not. But I mean, everyone pretty much agrees that it's not funny.
Yeah,
right?
it wasn't.
I stopped thinking about it like
funny,
a long time ago.
Yeah, I was just like, God, that's not funny. Moved on.
Yeah. Who cares? Yeah.
Yeah.
I
don't hate her. I don't.
No,
you know,
I don't. Yeah.
I don't have any issue. I was just like, that's not funny. She can get a lot of shit for that.
Anyway,
I just kind of moved on with my day.
It's making her more famous, and you're
It's
absolutely
a
right.
great marketing
Her
ploy.
ticket prices will double.
Yeah,
No,
so you get so much
don't
support
know.
from this.
You know what? You don't even know, okay? You don't know, and you say it like it's on a document, and that's where I get all fucking pissed off.
you're all
Her
bunched
ticket
up?
prices are going to double. Nah. They might. You know what, dude? They might not.
You don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah,
but
but
you
I
don't
do.
know. Nah.
I've been around, bro. I know how this shit works.
What else you got, Jim?
Hey, can I leave?
Hold on.
We're almost done with this, bro.
I'm fucking hungry, and you don't have a spread?
A spread? If I came in the show, you got a spread?
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
What kind of spread? Do you do it at your house? What kind of low budget shit is this?
It's just me, motherfuckers.
At your house?
I got a text from him.
Hey, he does podcasts at his house.
You do? You don't have a studio?
Don't make fun of him, Brian.
You
Hey,
low rent
welcome to 2000.
motherfucker.
Hey, welcome to 2008.
Yeah, you talking to a mic, you low rent motherfucker, into one of them Zooms, and upload it to the internet.
Live from Chris's house. You fucking idiot.
Guys, I'm just trying to...
Your podcast is, if you guys are listening to this, boycott it. All right, next one.
All right, this is a bad one, but it's pretty fascinating. 16-year-old girl, she went to a Walmart, stole a knife and a machete, ordered a Uber, and then she hacked him to death.
What?
What?
This is the shit. I was in
my
Canada for 5 weeks, and this is
God.
the shit the Canadians see, and they're like, dude, it's crazy in America. And they're right.
So she's a complete sociopath. She just wanted to kill somebody?
16 years old.
She bought the knife at Walmart.
stole
What
Stole
a,
at
what a
Walmart,
psycho.
a machete and a knife.
And she just started stabbing the guy.
Called an Uber. He came to pick her up, and then as soon as she got in, she just started hacking on him. And then he was able to escape, and then run in front of a building and buzz the buttons. But he's like, I'm gonna die, because he's bleeding out. So he eventually died.
Dude, that's so
fucking-
insane.
It was completely unprovoked too. So
She just wanted
random.
to kill somebody. That's the last thing you think a 16-year-old is going to kill me.
that's her.
What in the
Well,
fuck?
she's obviously
How does she even do
completely
it?
mentally out of her mind.
So he's probably like, how's your night? And the knife. in
She's
the neck.
out of her fucking stone. Look at her.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey, Chris, don't have your midriff out, though, huh? What were you saying, though,
Oh,
Jim?
my God. Hey,
No, that was it. It was just
don't
crazy.
lie down
Hey,
on my
don't lie down
podcast.
like that, bro.
Get up.
Hey, real quick, Chris, are those jeans or sweats?
These are fucking both, bro. I do hybrid shit now.
Pick.
Get up.
Pick. Jeans or sweats?
You know what's
I don't
fucked
give a
up? I had a
fuck.
great
I'm
drop in knowledge,
disrespectful.
but it was on my phone. My phone just died.
I'm so disrespectful.
That's all good.
All right, let's wrap this
Hey,
shit
black
up.
on black, guys.
Yeah.
There's no great dropping knowledge. Shut the fuck up.
Hey, I'm smart as shit.
Dropping knowledge.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for...
Chris, we want to thank you for coming on. Why don't you guys go and listen to, what's it called?
Congratulations.
And iTunes
And-
everywhere. He
yeah,
does out of
just-
his garage with his
No, I don't.
fucking
Hey, can I
dog.
be a guest on Congratulations?
I'll have to check.
On what?
I decided. I decided. You want to know the answer?
This
Yes.
has been a complete waste
No.
of time. Oh, hey!
Can't do it. I'm booked.
You're off booked?
With who? You?
Me. I got me on it forever.
Are you doing any touring day, or did you just give up on comedy and go strictly acting?
I got all fucking shows all over the place, man. I'm gonna go to Montreal. I'm gonna go to Baltimore. I'm gonna go to West Palm Beach. I'm gonna go to fucking Atlantic City.
Don't roll your eyes.
Don't be. Look, everybody. I'm gonna be at the Irvine Improv. Chris is opening for me.
No, I'm not.
June 8th, 9th, and 10th. Chris just said he's gonna open up, do 20 minutes ahead
and
of time.
then good luck following that.
Fucking dude, fuck you.
B, you're at Irvine. Give them the dates again.
June 8th, 9th, and 10th.
And as you guys are listening to this, I'm in Australia. There's only tickets left in the early show in Sydney and in Auckland, New Zealand. Hey,
don't be
theater has been doing comedy for 3 minutes now.
Yeah,
Auckland,
but it's your podcast
Sydney.
show, dude. Nailed you, dude.
All right.
And then New York, Gotham Comedy Club, June 22nd. tfatk.com for everything. His podcast is...
Congratulations. And my special Man on Fire comes out soon on Netflix.
Okay, but
what's the date, though? You can't say soon. That
You're
does
not
nothing
on fire.
for us.
June 27th.
Don't
Netflix.
stretch while
June
you're waking
27th.
up.
Yep.
His new special.
He's
Man on Fire.
Oh,
That was
Denzel
fine.
Washington's in it? Because why would you name it, though?
No, you'll see
Yeah,
when
Denzel's
you'll
in it.
see.
Denzel's in it.
Denzel.
Oh, wow. You and Denzel, Netflix.
That's awesome.
This is a Finally Kid with Chris D'Elia. We're out.
I talk about it.